Amanda?
All right, Erica, we are up in the kitchen right now with an all-American favorite because today is National Grilled Cheese Day. Joining us now with a unique taste for grilled cheese, we have Jill Muskaigas, co-owner of The Way Station. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
What makes grilled cheese so appealing to people?
I think it's something that we eat from a young age, and it's attainable, and you can do so much fun stuff with it. You can really mix it up, or you can keep it more traditional, and no matter what, it's going to be something that's kind of like soul fulfilling. Like, it makes you feel good.
It's just, it's warmness, it's gooiness, and you put little spins and little like twists on the traditional.
We take it pretty far. We've got all different kinds of sandwiches. We do some with like potato sticks and bacon and cheese sauce all in there. We've actually done with mozzarella sticks, all different kinds. And we found what people really want is something that's just home, like comfort food, you know?
Yeah, mozzarella sticks on top of that. Awesome. What are you making for us today?
Okay, so we're gonna make our Johnny Appleseed.
Okay.
And so what that is we actually are gonna use our Sara Lee Artisanal bread. We don't have our bread today, but we have this, which is a great at-home version.
Okay.
You can pick it up at any grocery store. It's nice and sturdy, and it holds up to all the toppings.
Okay.
So I have one started here.
All right, we'll head back that way. Oh, look at
Throw this
that.
over here.
Pre-cooked.
Let me just show you the first step that we did. So first of all, I took my bread. I use melted butter. Melted butter works better. You can get good coverage. It doesn't get too greasy that way.
Yeah, and you don't rip apart your bread like I normally do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we always do that on the truck. We have our cheese is grated. Helps to melt a little bit more evenly. Gets a good mix of all the 5 cheeses that we use. So go ahead and put that on.
And it's a blend. You're not just using one cheese.
Correct.
Here.
It's a total blend. And you can switch that up as you feel. We stick with ours because it's what people know from us, and it's perfect texture, balance of flavor, and everything.
You went through a big process trying to
We did. A lot of flavor, a lot of
mixture.
tasting, making sure it was just right. We used to use unsalted butter. We switched to salted butter. We liked how it worked a little bit better, so it's a lot of tweaking. I use a chopped bacon. I hate that we take a bite of a sandwich and that whole piece of bacon comes out. That's a travesty right there. So we go ahead and put that right with your cheese.
You don't want to lose the bacon.
You don't, and we can go ahead and put this in the pan.
Okay.
Keep it to like a medium heat. You don't want it to be too hot because then your butter's going to brown, your bread's going to toast too dark, and your cheese isn't going to melt.
So guilty of
Especially
that.
with this
Like
nice
it.
thick bread like this, it's going to fill up with all those toppings. You really want to make sure that cheese is well melted.
Right. Okay. So what do you do when you're all set, when it's done?
So we have this to this point. We're going to go ahead and put some fresh apple slices. You
Core the apple?
Whatever. Yes, we cored the apple first. Whatever local apple you can grab at the time. Obviously right now it's a little bit of a challenge.
Right, of course.
We've got our maple mustard. It's a whole grain mustard, so you get nice crunch with the mustard seeds. And a little bit of maple for a little bit of sweetness. And it counteracts with the salt of the bacon and the cheese.
Put it all together.
And that's what you want to hear. You got to have that nice crunch.
Crisp crunch.
And you can see it's not even very greasy.
No,
because
not
we
at
don't
all.
use a super aged cheese. That makes a difference too. A younger cheese really helps.
Helps a little bit.
Because as it ages, the liquid comes out and it gets kind of oily. So when it melts, that oil comes right out into the bread.
Okay. Well, we're running out of time, so while we start to devour this, I just want to know, where can people find The Way Station?
So we are at the Coventry Farmers Market once that starts up again. We're at Bushnell Park for lunches, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That'll be throughout the summer. We do late nights in Middletown, concerts at Xfinity Theater. We'll be a little bit at Yard Goat Stadium here and there. So we're kind of all over the place.
All right. Thanks for being here. We are going to dig into this grilled cheese because, hey, why not? It's
Gotta
National
celebrate.
Grilled Cheese Day. Erica and Dan will send things back over to you.
It looks good. Get after it, Amanda.